Hey YouTube, I just wanted to make a quick update about Toonami. Um, Next week, when airs, it will be evolved. Like, Toonami has finally evolved from its rerun schedule, so the last 3 hours of Toonami won't be reruns of what we saw, like the first 3 hours. And they're adding two new shows to the lineup. Well, they're new in the sense that they're new to Toonami, but they're not, new shows. So, anyway, let's give you the updated lineup. And there's actually someone actually posted the promo of the lineup on YouTube somewhere. I'll put the link to that video in my description, so you guys can actually watch it for yourselves and see. But anyway, here's the quick run up. Still Bleach at 12 a.m. Sunrise 7 at 12:30. At 1 we have Casher and Sins at 1:30. Eureka 7. At 2 we have Sum-Bionic Titan, a show that many were suggesting on the Adult Swim forums for Toonami. Yes, they were listening. They were just building their funds, and they finally got the funding to expand Toonami and add two shows while they were at it. Another show they added is, the remake of the Thundercats, so the newer version of the Thundercats. Some people requested the 80s version, some people requested the remake, some people said either or, it didn't really matter to them, So we got Thundercats, which, for those of you that didn't know, the Thundercats was, one of the first shows that helped Toonami launch back in 1997 when it had first started to begin with. So it's kind of like coming home for the Thundercats, even if it's the new series, which I'm sure a lot of us are probably not familiar with because of the fact that, it was aired on Cartoon Network about a year or two ago, and it was Saturday mornings, when no one was really awake, everyone is busy with their friends and whatnot, because, it's the weekend. So, and now the last 3 hours, we got 1 full hour of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, meaning it's going to finish a lot quicker because we get 2 episodes every Saturday now. Ghost in the Shell, of course, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is, 3 to 4 a.m., Ghost in the Shell from 4 to 5 a.m., and then the last hour, they put Cowboy Bebop back from 5 to 6, so, the last 3 hours we get 1 full hour of each of these shows. So 2 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist, 2 metal episodes of Ghost in the Shell, and then 2 episodes of Cowboy Bebop. That's the way it's gonna end. So while these shows are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is finishing, and Ghost in the Shell and Cowboy Bebop are being reran again. While those are essentially reruns, it's not a rerun of the first 3 hours, so it's expanded, so we should at least be glad about that for now that they built enough funds for that, The next step, of course, is getting more shows, eventually. So, more or less, that's what we're going to be watching out for now is, we got to keep watching, help them build the funding that they need to replace those shows that are on constant rerun. I mean, Casher and Sins is almost done, so they're going to have to find a new show for that soon, and there's 5 episodes left, I think, on that series. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, as of right now, it has 14 episodes left, so after that finishes, they're going to change that. And then, of course, I'm not too sure about Ghost in the Shell, and Cowboy Bebop is starting all over again, so we gotta go through all 25 episodes of that for now. So, it's more or less interesting to see, what will be taking some of these places after these shows are over. But, nonetheless, before most of these shows are even over, we got 2 new shows added in, and the whole thing expanded to another 3 hours. So, it's Toonami All Night, the Midnight Run. So we should be happy that we got at least the Midnight Run back. Just like Richie Branson said in his Bring Back Toonami song, you know, resurrect Midnight Run. They did that starting next week. The real adventure here, though, is, you know, it's still up to us to watch these shows, to help Toonami grow into what it once was, and to keep supporting if we want to get more, to help it make it to the point of where it was before it was canceled. So, with that said, I think I'll stop this video here. I just wanted to give, you know, everyone a quick update on the status of Toonami. But it's nice to know that, you know, it more or less evolved. It's not in that rerun phase anymore. It's, you know, a full block now. It's not in that rerun like, okay, let's do 3 hours and then repeat those 3 hours. It's a full 6 hours. And I know right now I'm just reiterating that, but, you know, sometimes it's important to reiterate what you say because people don't really listen, so you have to make it clear that what you're saying is that, not that there's no reruns at all, but that we're not seeing a repeat of what we already saw for the first 3 hours. But anyway, like I said, I'm ending the video here. Keep watching Toonami, keep supporting, keep giving feedback to Jason DeMarco on Twitter, Facebook, and all that stuff. You know, keep suggesting things, keep supporting it. I mean, we didn't do that whole campaign back in from April through May, you know, for nothing. Like, they give it back to us. They're giving us what we want. So the least we can do is be grateful and keep supporting it and keep on helping them to help us. Like, you know, keep giving them the feedback to help us as the viewers that actually watch the channel and actually watch all this stuff. So with that in mind, tune into Toonami next week. I can't wait to see, you know, the full lineup. And even if I fall asleep, I'm going to be recording it with my DVR and leaving my TV on so that they get the viewings. But nonetheless, I'm excited that, you know, Toonami has evolved from its rerun state, and I can't wait to see it. I mean, just hearing that the Midnight Run is back, like, you know, on the like the promo says, I feel like, wow, you know, it feels like a dream that it's all coming back. Anyway, have a nice day, y'all, and I'll make another video soon. Peace.